Hey guys, what's going on? Just hanging down here in the tackle room. No fishing this week. It's been raining for like the last, 19 hours, something like that. But no, it's going to be like 100 degrees like the next few days as well. And I don't mind fishing in the heat. I actually enjoy it. But I couldn't find a sitter for my boys, so just hanging down here in the tackle room, like I said, for the next few days. Then it's back to work for me. But I wanted to do a video on tricking out the 13 Fishing Concept C for you guys. I already did a video tricking out the Concept A. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. I'll put that video down in the description below. This is my cranking reel here, the 5.3. This one was blue, and I went ahead and switched it to the red trick shot parts. I'm going to put the blue on the Concept C. That white and blue should look pretty good together. A few of you guys said you couldn't see everything I was doing on this video for the Concept A, so I'm going to put the camera on those boxes there, hopefully to give you guys a better angle and you can see a little bit better. If not, send me a message, leave me a comment, and I'll walk you through it. But let's get set up here and get right to it. Alright guys, step one, take the screw there out of the handle. We'll do this slow. This could be a longer video, but I want to make sure you guys can see what to do here. So take the screw out, set that aside. The little ring on there keeps the nut from slipping. If you can get your nail under it, if not, just use like an X-Acto knife and just kind of slide it off. I'll just try and make sure I'm in view for everything I'm doing. There it is. That's all we did. Take that off. Okay. 10mm wrench or socket. Take off the nut. Okay, now hold on to the star drag because it does not screw on like other reels. Take the nut off. Set that aside. Take the handle off. There's usually a washer that sticks underneath the handle. Just leave it on there. Okay, this is part of your clicker. You see that black ring right there? Pull that off. Now this is the trickiest part. You don't want to lose these. Okay, the chrome here is starting to blind you guys. I can see there, but there's a little bitty, if you guys can see that right there, that's the clicker, okay? Don't lose that. Just try and dump that out. There it is right there on my finger. If you can see, it's really, really small. Okay, there's that. Set that aside and then get yourself, like I said, an X-Acto knife or something like that, really small. And there's a little spring in that hole. There it is. Okay, set that aside. That's the biggest tip I can give you guys. Don't lose those two parts. Then the star drag will just come off. Okay, star drag. You got a spring here. Take the spring off. And you got a nut on here. Loosen that up. That'll come off. Then you'll have your drag washers here. These are the ones that give you the pressure. You'll see that they're, when you take them off, you'll see that they're cupped towards each other. That's how you want to put them back on. See if we can show that here. That's how they should look, just like that. I don't know if you guys can pick that up or not. That ain't looking like it. This may not be the best angle for this, but hopefully you guys can see. Anyways, those washers should be cupped towards each other, just like that. And there's one more washer on here. We'll go and take off just a small, thin washer. If we can get underneath it here. There it is. Just one more washer on here we're just taking off. Okay. The tension knob, take that off. If this is a bad angle for you guys, leave me some comments. I won't do this anymore, as far as this view goes. Okay, you got a screw here, then you got a screw, so you guys can see it, one here and one here. So 3 screws. These 3 should be the same size. Okay. Do the outside one first here. Make sure you use the right screwdriver. You don't want to strip any screws out. That's one thing I cannot stand. I hate a stripped out screw. One there. One here. And one more here. So 3 screws. And there's one more screw holding on that side cover, and it's behind the spool. And it'll be the longer screw. Like so, these 3 here are the same size. Okay. So now you can pop open the side cover here on the bottom there. Slide it. And there it is. Okay, you can pull the spool out. And you'll see there's one more screw right, well, it's going to be hard to show up. It's right here. It's black, guys, so it's not going to show up too well. Hopefully you guys can make this stuff out. And this is going to be the longer screw, I believe. Yes, it's just a hair longer. So the 3 screws that I took out, the first 3 screws are the same length. The one behind the spool is the longer screw. Now, before we pop that off, there's nothing else holding on there, so hold on to it with your hand. One thing I'll do is I'll take off the front hood here, and there's 2 screws. There's 2 there. You can see one there, and there's one on the other side, which is going to be hard to show you guys. Take those 2 screws out. This is what I never see guys do. They don't want to take out the reel all the way apart, because you're only taking this reel all the way apart to change this cap right here. Some guys I see just don't change the cap because they don't want to screw with this, but it's really not that difficult. These are really small screws. One there. And one there. So 2 small screws. Okay, now the side cover over here, what I'll do too, I'll close this side up. Okay, now this side here is free to come out or come off. Now nothing is going to jump off here, guys, or jump out. You'll see 2 springs, which I'll show you guys. That's the only thing you really have to worry about. And all I'm doing here is pushing the sleeve down so it does not come off with the side cover. If it does, it's not that big a deal. Just put it back on. Okay. These 2 springs here are really the only things you have to worry about. One there and one there. That's the yoke springs. But even then, there's so much grease on them, they're not just going to fly off. So the reel's opened up. Now you can take off the screw here and the screw there. Then the front hood will come off. Okay. Now you'll see the front hood will come right off. It's a nice snug fit. Alright, hood is off. Now you can take off the cap here. Now I like to use a really big screwdriver so I don't strip that head out. Okay, you guys can see that? Loosen it up. Now there'll be washers underneath this little cap here. My hands are greasy, it's slipping. Don't lose the little washers. See, there's one there. Probably won't show up either. there's a little brass one inside that cap, which I'm sure is not showing up. There it is on there. You can take that and set that back in the guide there. Okay. And get your cap, your new cap, whatever color you're using. We got a blue one here. Go ahead and screw that on. Oh yeah, the white and blue is really gonna look good. It's like a pearl. Screwdriver. Don't over tighten it. Okay. Now my springs are still on there. You guys can see that. The springs are still on there. Now you can put the hood back on. I call it a hood, maybe front cover, whatever you want to call it. But that part right there is the reason you had to take the entire reel apart. But when it's done, it looks good, so. Okay. Get the screws. Two on this side. Two on that side. Then we'll go ahead and put the cover on, or the side cover. Just checking everything out. Something you guys are going to ask too, you've already asked about Boca bearing upgrades. To change out the bearings, you will have to do the same thing because the clip is on the inside there to take that bearing out. Just so you know. Everything looks good. Okay. Main thing is those springs are still on there. You got the two screws in. 1, 2, double check. Okay. Go ahead and put this screw in right here. Again, that's going to be the 3 shorter screws. One of the 3. If you can't see everything, hopefully you guys can follow me just by what I'm saying here. 2 there on the back side, put in. Then one more here. Alright, so we're putting 3 screws in. Okay, now open the side cover back up here. Put the screw in that goes behind the spool. That's the longest screw. Okay, put the other 2 screws in here that hold the front cover on. On here. On here. Okay. Now you can put the spool in. Tell you what we're going to do too. Oil that spool real fast, the bearing. Hot sauce is what I like to use. All you need is 1 drop. Okay. Put that in. Oh yeah, that looks good. Close her up. We're done with the side here. Yep, I like the blue and pearl. That looks awesome. All right, tension knob. Yep, that looks really good. Okay, next, the washer that goes underneath the cupped washers. So put that one on. And the two cupped washers, again, make sure that they're facing each other. Slide those on. Then that nut. And get that as close to those as you can. Just kind of hold the shaft there and tighten that up. Okay. From there, we got the spring. Then we have the star drag. You'll see here the star drag, it has the shape of that nut, so push it down to where it's flush. There you go. See how it's flush to the reel there? Okay, then just hold that down with your fingers. This is the trickiest part, guys. Okay. Now, there's that hole right there. It's the trickiest part. Get that little spring. Like I said, use something small. I'm using the X-Acto knife. Set that in that hole. I know I'm out of view there, guys, but I don't want to drop it either. So it's right there in that hole. And then get the clicker. It's just a little bitty piece of metal, little point there. The hardest part for me is even picking it up. It's so small. Okay, and try and set that in the center of that spring. Which, there it is. Again, that's not going to be able to show up, I don't believe. Right there. Okay. Then get the little clicker plate. Put that on top. Okay. Get your handle. Make sure that washer is still underneath there. There it is there. It was underneath the original handle. Put that on there. Get your new handle. I gotta reposition my hands here. Get the handle. Here we go. Get the nut. Make sure that clicker plate is sitting flush. Which I can already see I got an issue here. That's what you have to watch out for. I can see that the little bitty pin has slid off there. So, like I said, this is the trickiest part of the whole deal. Alright, clicker's back in there. The plate. The washer, the handle. Nut. Just make sure that black washer there, that plate, is sitting flat. Then get your 10mm wrench or socket, tighten her up. Okay, put on the plate there that goes around the nut. Get your screw. This is the only thing that's not going to match. This is like a chrome screw. It'll still look good though. I may have to order a black screw. Oh, try and set it in there. Looks pretty slick, man. Make sure your drag's working. To make sure you got your drag, make it loose, hold the spool, make sure the handle spins real easy. And you can tighten the drag. Again, hold the spool. Make sure it doesn't turn. Oop. It's so smooth, it's coming out of my hand. Looks pretty sick, huh, guys? Yep, I like that. Well, guys, hopefully that video helped you guys out. Hopefully you could see it. Again, if not, send me a message, leave me a comment, and I'll walk you through it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.